been around and know what I'm saying. So it's not a fan base, me. You know, look at club. You know what I mean? You either with it or you're not with it.
Here's to the story. That's Rodney's story. So today, ladies, I want to ask you a few questions. Doesn't matter if no, I don't really want to ask you a question. I'll make the statement on your behalf. Yes, you see yourself as a queen, and you should be treated like a queen. And every effort that a man makes should be about making you the queen that you are. So here's a question. If we say queen, then there must be a king. And if you know what queen treatment is, do you actually know what is king treatment? And if you think you know what is king treatment, and if you believe that king treatment is something that only comes after you've been treated like a queen for a long time, and then say to yourself, let me start now to give him little bits and pieces of king treatment. I'm here to tell you, cooking, I'm gonna have a helper who cook. Washing clothes and cleaning house, I'm have a helper who can do that too. Yes, these are possibly parts of things that involve the whole thing. But guess what happens? When it comes on to a man and king treatment, you know, without him asking about something, you do it. You put in effort into something. Yeah. It also means sometimes not waiting on him to turn around and give you money so you can turn around and buy him a shirt. I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah. And truth is, even if you did do that, yeah, a man will appreciate it. King treatment is about making a man feel that he's more to you than any other man in the world. Nobody compares. King treatment is your silence. King treatment is your understanding. King treatment is your decision to not bring strife and problems and arguments and headache and war. King treatment is having an interest in what he's all about and making sure that he's comfortable. You know why? Because instead of sitting down and saying what man don't deserve and what you deserve, you know all the things you deserve. You want somebody to listen to you and all these wonderful things. So you don't think part of the whole issue of king treatment is knowing when to listen? You want things to be done when you want them to be done. You don't think that's part of king treatment? How is it that your list as a queen is a very long list? As a matter of fact, if it even have 5 things on it, and you think that feed him, laugh with him, and have sex with him is the beginning and the end of exactly what king treatment is. Well, I'm here to tell you, if you understand how kingdoms run, you will understand very clearly. Many kings in our time had wives and concubines. The concubines were really there for the purposes not just about sex, but trying to make sure that the king can probably get a son. But anyway, that's history and a different kind of argument, right? But most importantly, the queen had to match a certain kind of detail, profile, character. She had to know when to, when not to, where to, and how to, and why to. You think Queen Elizabeth or any other queen just sit down there and just go on with themselves? No. So, while I appreciate, you having this list on exactly how you wish to be treated like a queen, I would suggest to you that since you've all mastered the art of what it is to be a queen, take even a little time to ask, research, study, check out the man who you say treat you like queen, what it requires for him to feel like a king. And by the way, what I use and feel like a king is not necessarily what Tom use and feel like a king. Some things might be similar, some things might not be. But sitting at the hairdresser and the nail tech, sitting in your WhatsApp group, that by itself is not going to give you the answers that you need. I'm just saying, if you demand queen treatment, the least you can do is know what it takes to have a king. Here's to the story. That's Rodney's story.